What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? I wanted to come up here real quick. Family's downstairs. She's giving Isla a bath. So I wanted to come upstairs, make a video real quick about the writing instruments that I use. It's crazy. Just before I came up here, the power went out again, and then it came back on. Flickered. Now it's back on. But anyway, I'll go ahead and start with okay, let me get this one out of the way and this one out of the way. All right, those are repeats. So I'll just go ahead and start with pretty much my favorite writing instrument, and that is the Papermate Flare Medium. This is an felt tip end on here, and ink just soaks in, and it's an incredibly smooth writing experience with no bleed, which is awesome. So it's very cool. And these things are super cheap too. And this is probably my favorite. And I bounce around sometimes, but this is always my go-to, is the Papermate Flare Medium. Love this. Let's go with one of my other favorites is the Sharpie Roller. Very fine point down here on the end. Feels good in the hand. Much more fine point on it, and it writes obviously a little thinner, but you can see right there, and neither one of these bleed, which is really good. But love both of them. Sharpie pen. I do like this one. When these first came out, I just loved the aesthetic of it, like the simple black look. So I picked up a bunch of these when they first came out, and I really haven't bought any since. However, I still use them. This one again, this is actually, yeah, this is this has got to be a medium point on here. So, Sharpie pen. Bam. It's weird. It looks thinner. Like, it looks like a more fine point when you write with it, but it's definitely thicker than the roller. Okay, next up, Sharpie S-Gel pen. This thing is really cool. It has a metal casing with a rubber grip right here. Feels really good in the hand. Traditional pen. Let me go with the Sharpie Ultra Fine Point permanent marker. Very rarely do I ever use this, but I keep it in my box. I used these a lot growing up too. I thought these were like the coolest thing ever, but I don't use them as much now just because they bleed through. So, but Sharpie permanent marker. Don't really use them often, but sometimes. This is the Bic Ultrafine Permanent Marker. This is the Deep Blue Sea version of this one. Very cool in hand. It's very, very lightweight. It's like a hard plastic and a rubber grip down here. I need to try to find this in black. I found this one actually a couple years ago, and I love the feel and write of this one. This does bleed through, and I haven't gone and looked, because I try to stay away from the more permanent stuff, unless it's a Sharpie for my book, to sign my book, because I don't want anything bleeding through into the next page. So anything permanent I'll use if I already have it, but I try to kind of stay away from it if I have to go out and buy something, you know. But this is one of my favorite pens and marker pen, and this is probably the smoothest write that I have. This thing is awesome. So, and this does bleed through. This actually bled worse than the Sharpie permanent marker. For pencils, I use the Papermate Sharp Writer number 2. This thing is just the aesthetic of it. I love like trinkets and things to like mess around with. And when something looks really cool and it, you can tell quality's put into it, I love that, especially design. I pretty much only use these kind of pens, or pencils anymore, I should say. I don't really use these often. I really kind of only use them for be good stuff, to like measure out bookmarks and pieces of wood and things like that, so I can erase. But when it comes to actually writing, I want my stuff to kind of be permanently on the paper with ink. So I don't really use pencil to write with often at all. So just use pretty much for be good stuff. And then these two right here, I just wanted to include them just because they're really cool. This one was the very first custom pen that I ever got. It's just a traditional pen. It's refillable, has wood right here. It's steel casing, made with a real bullet, or so I'm told, but, and has bolt action right here. So when the end comes out right there, goes back in, bolt action. And if you could see right there, it has a little rifle as a clip. And this is really heavy. It's nice, very good quality. I think at the time this pen was like 50 bucks. I think this one might have been 30 or 40, but this one was like 50. But very well worth it. Very cool pen. Yeah, I love stuff like this. But here, let me go ahead and write with it real quick, show you guys. That's what it looks like. And then this one right here, I believe is out of ink, but again, real wood, steel casing. And what's cool about this one, this actually has like a magnetic, like the case clicks together with magnets, so it's like, yeah, you actually gotta pull it apart. It's pretty cool how he did that. I don't know how he did that, but it's really, really cool. Oh, I see how he did that. It's up inside. There's some sort of magnet or something in there, so it sticks to this part right here, which is really cool. Yeah, that's really cool. And then both of these are refillable, all that good stuff. So yeah. So just kind of cool looking custom pens. And the other thing I didn't show off with was, yeah, let me try to write with this. Yeah, I think this one's out. Yeah, that one's out. But the only other thing that I didn't really show off was the highlighter that I use. I use the Bic Bright Liners. Different colors, pink, yellow, orange, blue. Just to highlight different things when I'm editing and stuff like that. They pretty much only come in handy when I'm doing the editing process. Other than that, I really don't use highlighters. So, and that's what they look like. So, yeah, that was just kind of like a basic rundown of the writing instruments and tools that I use to write with. It's always interesting and fun to like jump in and see what people are using, so I thought that would be kind of a cool video. Let me know what you guys use. Let me know what you guys use to write with and write on and stuff. And that, I was actually going to talk about this. These are the tabletops. They come in different sizes. With handles right here. And I do use these quite often to write on, especially like in the car. It's a good thing to keep in my car, so that way if I go down to the river or something like that, or a ledge in the valley or something like that, and I can just kind of sit there and write. I can put my notebook on something or my paper on something and write. So I use those as well. But just thought that you guys would like that. Like I said, let me know what you guys use. I'm gonna head back downstairs. Hope you guys are having a good week so far, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.